5 puppies.
Hey everyone, we are Andrea and Andre
From the Freeway Tribe.
and we're updating you on the latest news in our wild, wonderful life, and that's that we have puppies. The puppies are here. We spoke about that in the last video. So we're just going to take you through their first week. They're about 9 days old right now. Bodhi, who do you have? Who's this?
This is Kaiser.
Kaiser.
Yeah, Kaiser. Kaiser is the biggest one. I don't know, we haven't weighed him yesterday, but he was already at 27 ounces. He's definitely one of the biggest puppies.
32 ounces the other day.
Oh, sorry, 32
That's
ounces.
right. Yeah, you're thinking of the second one. 32 ounces.
Yeah, like
almost 2 pounds. So he's just like taking all the milk on. He was big from the first day, and he's just continued to be the biggest. Hey, okay.
Here's Romy.
Right, be nice.
Romy wants to be
Hold
here too.
Puppy Bodhi.
Which puppy do you have? You have Aussie.
Yeah, Ozzy.
Aussie.
And he's got 2 little hearts on his belly. These puppies are beautiful.
Ozzy.
So Andrea, what time did we wake up? What time did you wake up?
I want to
3 in
keep
the morning.
It was 3 in the morning.
What would Freya think of it?
3 in the morning.
It was a brindle.
She started. It was a brindle.
She had it outside. She
No
wanted to go pee.
fighting.
And I let her out to pee. And then when she was peeing, she turned around and gave birth.
Mommy.
And then when I went to wake you up, then she was already inside
And
with
then
the
the
puppy.
baby was going on my head.
But the puppy was born outside.
And
The
then it
first
was
puppy
going-
was born outside.
And now we had 5. We just had number 5.
So the puppies were born November 8th, exactly 2 months from the day we bred Freya and Odin. So 62 days gestation. And it was kind of cool. Like, you're just wonder. It's like the waiting game of pregnancy. This time of unknowing. And Freya started to like dig these holes wherever we would go. She would try to like. You saw that she was nesting like up to 10 days before she had the puppies. And so we got her a crate and got her set up in an area, or tried to get her to realize she had an area to birth them in. But she always has her own kind of idea of where she wants to birth them. So she actually tried to dig a hole behind where our RV is right now, really quite vigorously. Like about 2 days before they were born, she would go hang out in our van. We let her hang out there for a while. We thought she would choose to have the puppies in there.
But she just wanted to be away from everybody. I think she just wanted to have a quiet and peace because she was pretty big towards the end.
Yeah. Or maybe she wanted to give birth there. Like, you know, that
Yeah.
could have been it too. So it was November 8th. We had just gone to bed. It was after midnight, and she wakes me up to go to the bathroom. She came in our room. I let her out. She went into the bathroom with a major full bladder, and then just had her first baby right there. So she came inside, I went to get Andre. Don't pull my arm. I went to get Andre, wake him up, let him know like this is it, and something he's heard many times before. It's like, none of who, this is it. And so by the time he got up, she was already in the boys' bedroom with the first puppy, and it was really clear she wanted to give birth in my oldest son's bed. So she kind of like snugged him out of it, and we thought, okay, well, let's let her have her spot. So we moved over and put one of these old wool blankets that are really thick and durable, and that's where she gave birth. So that's what you're going to see in the video.
We have the bottle feed. We've got a runt. I think we've got a couple of runts. I don't know if Freya's milk is good enough.
Look, she's just, you know what, we got a really awesome tip. The awesome tip is you give them a little bit of sugar. We melted sugar and water. So we made this, like, can you show it here?
Syrup.
A very pasty syrup. See, you can see the consistency is almost like honey. And then we put it at the tip of the bottle. And first of all, they like the honey, so they go after the bottle. And then it perks them up. So if they're too tired and they're not eating and they're too tired to eat, it just goes downhill really fast. So the sugar was such a good idea. I'm happy about this. Oh, now we're gonna burp you. Oh,
Yeah, that's funny that you have to burp a puppy too.
How much did she drink?
She should have more.
Yeah, but how much did you make?
I think twice that.
Twice that. Okay, that's still really good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come on, mommy. We'll go back to mommy in a minute. So now we're just burping her. Her belly is really wide. You can see that it's all full. So she definitely got a good ounce in there. Yeah, she's looking more alert. That's a good girl.
Oh, you're beating her up.
Yeah. Well, you know how the mom is. When the mom licks them, that's like her
Yeah.
burping them, you know? And she's just kind of like tossing them around, right?
Oh, such a sweet girl.
She's much more alert. She's much more awake. Yeah, so this time around we kind of knew just in case we had formula, just in case, and then we were really keeping an eye on the puppies. So we weighed them twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day if they were like really small. We had 2 that we were worried. Was it 2 or 3?
2.
2 that we were just like, okay, they were clearly the runs. They were clearly not thriving. And we've lost puppies before in our first litter when we didn't know any better. We had no idea that they'd have to be weighed so often or that they go downhill so fast. So we're just talking about like a fraction of an ounce. You know, if they're not gaining that fraction of an ounce or even an ounce, like by day 4 or 5, they're not thriving and they're slowly going downhill. And so that could happen for a number of reasons. But something we did this time is we just really kept an eye on it. And then we made a simple syrup with sugar and water. And it has this nice syrupy like texture, almost like honey.
Consistency.
And you put it on their mouth, so then it actually wakes up their sucking ability. Because sometimes it looks like they're even on the teat, but they're not sucking. So sometimes it looks like they're on there, but they're just not sucking properly.
I think they're looking for the warmth of like with the other puppies.
But they don't have the energy, so they're still like kind of going down, and their sugar level goes down. And so what happens when you put the sugar on when you put the sugar in their mouth, they start to suck and they get this really strong suck. Like when I put it on the first puppy, she was so weak, and then like kind of started to suck, and it was like a weak suck and then very weak, and then it just all of a sudden got stronger. And then we quickly tossed it over to the bottle or to the nipple, to the mother, and then they just kind of come alive again. They put on that weight, or we give them one-on-one time with their mom after the bigger puppies have all suckled. And now they're all thriving. They're all healthy. I feel like they're all doing great. They're still super easy to take care of. Mom still does a lot. She's kind of back to herself a little bit. Like you'll see her throwing the ball over here.
She wants to go outside. She doesn't spend the first week she was in the crate with them all the time. But now she's trying to escape, trying to get out and play with the ball, and even sleep somewhere else occasionally.
Oh yeah, and she's moved the baby several times. Like she likes our room. She just thinks our room would be a better spot to have her babies in. So we are in Houston for 2 more weeks, and then we're headed over to Florida. So these puppies will be ready for their new homes in Florida in about 7 weeks, a little less. But keep following the journey. We're excited to show you how they grow, how they progress, and
yeah, we'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
Just keep following. All right. See you later.
From your crazy people.
Papa, look the puppy.
Andy over here.
Look at Ozzy.
Ozzy. How is that girl?
That's not true.
Ozzy.
Freya can be a puppy again herself.
Ozzy.
Who do you have, Max?
I have got
Duke.
Wait, this is Duke?
Yeah, he's small. He's not the smallest.
Papa.
No, no.
He's a giant.
He's the biggest of the
He's
puppies.
the biggest, yeah.
The biggest of the litter.
What are you doing?
Hello. Building Legos.
Building Legos.
Papa.
We're playing in stop motion.
Is this a girl
Okay.
or boy?
I want to see the movie. You got to show the movie when you're done.
Yeah, we will. I do not have.
Is this a girl or a
a
boy?
family channel, RV+3.
RV+3 is
Is
this
this a girl
channel.
or a boy?
I know we're subscribed.